Hey guys, I'm gonna do a video today on leg hold traps for muskrat, primarily muskrat. It would work for mink if you happen to come along for some reason, but I've never caught a mink like this, but we don't have very many of them around here anyway. So, as you can see here, we have a #1 long spring. We'll just say that's the top of the bog or log or whatever you got on. And this is your stick. You gotta attach your drill down into the mud on the bottom. Yes, that's my fancy duct tape. Anyway, I'm gonna go over the regulations here because I've had people ask me, because they say you can't use, in Ontario anyway, you can't use anything but a 1.5 without a drowning lock. They think you can't, but you can if you have chain on your trap and you do it this way because it's a drowning set. And it says right here in the regulations for Ontario, if you can see that. But anyway, I'll read it to you. It says, it is illegal for any person to set a leg hold trap for beaver, otter, mink, or muskrat unless the trap is set under ice or is attached to a sliding lock or heavy object and set in such a manner that the captured animal would be immediately submerged and drowned. Now here is where they get you. This does not apply to a leg hold trap set for mink or muskrat if the trap will submerge the animal in water immediately upon springing the trap, or the trap is heavy enough to prevent it from resurfacing. And what I'm going to show you here with this is what it will do. My grandpa taught me this. This is how you can avoid having to get rid of all your #1s if you think you have to. And this will work as a drowning set for muskrat. Now, for your pole, I use tag alders. Everybody knows how much I like them things. Just cut yourself down a bunch of tag alders. Take the knots down as close to the trunk as you can. And the branches at the bottom of it, leave one branch out about 2 inches, maybe, to catch your trap when it slides down the bottom. Now you see here, your chain. I'll show you how I do that after I set it off and show you how it works. But anyway, say this is the top of your bog right here, where the trap's sitting on. So Mr. Muskrat, he just comes swimming along, he goes to climb up on his bog, right? He hits that trap. Normally I'd have this looser and it'd be tight, but he slides down because he's going to jump into the water like this. You see, he's already slid down that far. Because the first thing he's going to do when he trap snaps, he's going to jump down to that water. That's his instinct. And that slides down freely. But when he tries to go back up, he can't get back up. That's a drowning set. That is a legal set. There's no gray area. There's no arguing about it with the game warden. If he wants to argue, he's the idiot, you're not. Because that is a drowning set. Just watch here. Since my hand's stuck in the damn trap, I'll pull it back up for you. See, because normally I'd have it like that. The chain would already be going down. So as soon as he jumps off, it slides. You have your chain a little bit loose. So as soon as he jumps off, that chain slides down that pole. And he can't get back up. He's stuck. And that's a drowning set. There's no arguing that. There's no gray area with that. See, even the foreman says so. The laws can't argue with that. And the game warden can't argue that. If the game warden wants to argue that, you just tell him, okay, see you in court. Because obviously he doesn't know any better. So anyway, in case you can't see it, I'll show you how I do that. It's simple. I'm not sure how well you can see that. And when you got it wrapped, just take your stick. There's tape there, so I can't. But just you just pull your stick out of the mud. Pull your rad off, and drive your stick back down and reset your trap. I'm not sure if I can get it to stay here or not. I'll stand back for you. You gotta have chain for this. You can't use cable. Cable will tighten up and you won't slide down. It's gotta be chain link, little chain. So here's your loop. Here's your chain. Take a chain, just make a slip knot. Just put your chain through your loop like that. Never just put your loop over your stick, because it will slide back up and down. You need to use your chain as a lock. Take a chain, put it like this, like that. Put it over your stick. Have it a bit loose. Make sure you get your trap all set up there first, on your bog or your log, or whatever the hell you gotta put it on. Bogs are better, especially if you can get them to stay still. Don't use bogs that are always floating around. Use the ones that got grass on them because they're usually sitting still. And yeah, that's how you do it. You put it on loose, keep trap set, and make sure your chain's got a little bit of play in that stick. So as soon as he hits and it falls down, as soon as he goes to pull back up, that will tighten up. You can't get back up. That's drowning set. That's legal with number 1. So whoever says you can't use number 1s, they're lying to you. This is in Ontario, mind you. I don't know about other provinces. Might be different, but I don't think so. In the States, it's a completely different story. You guys can use fucking foot traps for marten and leave them for days, which is ridiculous, but I'm not even gonna get into that. Yeah, that just, no. Anyway, but yeah, this is that. Simple. So if you got 300 or 400 old number 1 long springs laying around like I do, I just pull one out, fit them a trap out there. To show you guys. Don't render them useless. And don't think you gotta go out and put a whole, gotta buy a shitload of locks and cables and wire and all that shit to make them work. You don't have to. Just do that. I'll even show you how it works right here. So here you are. Here's your stick. Here's your trap. Sorry guys, can't see that real good. Sometimes these old chains, links don't work as good as they should. These traps are older than I am. A lot of them are. These would even work with number 0s, like gopher traps, foot traps, you know what I'm saying? I haven't tried it, but I'd imagine. Anyway. Here's your trap with your loop. Put it over your stick. Give it snug, just a holder there while you're working with it. It's not like they're hard to set these things either. Pull her down. I can't do this with one hand, guys, anyway. But that's what it looks like. And like that. It just slides down really easy. So when he jumps off, he's going down because they're semi-aquatic animals, that's what they do. You can't get back up. And when you get there, just like that, grab your stick, pull it out of the mud, pull it right out of the trap. Pull your trap off your stick. This is ridiculous, guys. I'm really sorry about the camera work here. Trap off the stick, drive your stick back down the mud, reset your trap. And when you get a bog the size of this table, I don't know, 4 feet long, 2.5, 3 feet wide, especially in the springtime, there'll be spots that are like a rut pit for deer. You'll find spots where there's 6 or 7 little slides coming up there, rats come up there all the time. You can get 7 traps around there. Come back next day, you can have 7 rats there, and you can do that for 3 or 4 days. Catch 7 rats off that every single day in the springtime for 3 or 4 days. You know, 3 times 7, 21 rats in 3 days off that one bog with 7 traps. It's the beauty of springtime, boys. You can catch a lot of rats in the springtime. You can make a lot of money in the springtime off rats. Even now, when they're $5, you can make a good chunk of change in the springtime. If you know how to do it, if you know where to do it, you can make a lot of money. Those guys over there hanging up, those 10, that's just from thinking around in the fall. Well, early winter with one colony trap. Just a week, I guess. You guys seen those videos. But, anyway. Yep, that's that. Hope that helps some of you guys who maybe thought your number ones weren't no good no more. But that is a drowning set. That's a legal set. Don't let anybody tell you any different. And your chain acts as a lock on your anchor. On your stick, your pole, that chain acts as a lock. Nobody can tell you any different. Like I said, if game warden tries to tell you different, tell him suck your dink, because he's wrong. Show him how it works. Because he's not always right. Anyway guys, be good, be happy, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Because if you don't do that, then like I said, I got no reason to keep making videos. And yeah, I like making them because I like watching your guys', so hope you like watching mine. Anyway guys, take care.